Oh, man, I hate Mondays.
Nah, man, it's Tuesday.
Wait. What day is it?
You know what day it is. Tuesday. Brewsday Tuesday.
Oh, fuck yeah! Oh, we're gonna get our hops on, It's Brewsday Tuesday with Drez and Huck.
Well, this top kind of sucks. Brewsday Tuesday time. My name is Drez.
And I'm Huck. Konnichiwa.
Drez? Domo.
Close enough.
That's the extent that I know
That
of
means
Japanese.
Means hello.
Konnichiwa. Yes. So today we are expanding our horizon, crossing the globe a little further. We went to
the mystic Far East today.
Yes, we went to England a couple of years ago, which wasn't too big of a stretch. Now we're going to switch it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Very cultural, different. Sets of
beer
beers.
too. Seriously.
Japanese beers. I don't know if I've ever had any Japanese beers.
Well, I have a story, but we'll get into that in a minute.
All right, first things first. What I just popped was Sapporo. Sapporo Premium Beer. Which, does it say who brews it?
That is the brewer.
Sapporo is the brewer.
Yes.
So this is just like, this is it. This is their jam.
This is their jam.
This is their premium beer. And what do you got over there, Huck?
So what I've got is Kirin Ichiban.
Ichiban.
And I was looking here at the Kirin. The most interesting fact I found in my research was that the Kirin can refer to a giraffe or to the Quilin, a mythical hooved Chinese chimerical creature, whatever that is, like a storyteller.
I have no idea.
So that's named after the latter, the mysterious critter. So Kirin was formed by a Norwegian-American brewer, William Copeland, who then, in Yokohama, who then eventually bought a Japanese brewery. That was in 1869.
So this is the name of the brewery or the beer?
The brewery was started by a Norwegian-American.
So what's the brewery called?
It's called Kirin. Kirin.
And is that the name of the beer? What's the name of the beer? Or do they just call the beer?
Oh, this is just the Ichiban.
Ichiban. That's right. Ichiban.
Ichibans. I had Ichibans when I sat on
there's like an
plastic seat for a long time.
There's an episode of like Friends where he's like does men's Japanese lipstick. It's called like Ichiban. That's what it is.
Yeah, probably is. I did not look up what that word means. But in any case,
it means men's lipstick. I'm pretty sure.
When I was at the Great American Beer Festival on Saturday afternoon, I left the show a little early because you start like at 9 on Saturday. They have the award ceremony and they have kegs out there in the audience. But anyway, I went to Falling Rock Tap House, which is a great place, and this Japanese man comes walking out with a plate of wings, looking around like he's looking for a seat. So I offered him. I was sitting at a six top and 2 chairs, and I offered him the seat, and he kind of nodded me off. And then a younger girl came out, and I offered her the seat, and she said, "No, we have 6." And I said, "Well, we can get some chairs." So we just kind of scrambled around and grabbed chairs from other tables, and he sat down. Anyway, after a few moments, the guy was the head brewer from Kirin Brewing. And it was his son who he never told me it was his son. I finally figured it out from the cards, who was training to be the brewer, and his wife, and then there was like a secretary liaison person. And then the other 2 people didn't really hang around. They were like Americans. They left. So we ended up touring Denver breweries that afternoon with all these people that spoke no English. It was really fun.
So this is from
This is a brewery now.
So you've met the guy that brewed that beer?
I think not, because I think they actually make all this beer in America. They don't actually make it in. Yeah, it's brewed under strict supervision by Anheuser-Busch. That's what I was shocked. They don't actually brew any beer here.
Yeah, this one's...
they brew beer there, but for us, they don't.
The Sapporo that I got over here says it's imported by Sapporo Brewing Company in Wisconsin.
Yeah, that one actually is.
Brewed and canned by Sapporo Brewing Company in Ontario, Canada.
Right. So their beer is made in Canada.
So this is Japanese Canadian beer.
Correct. So neither of these breweries
are actually Japanese.
Well, they are Japanese breweries. They just actually don't make the beer that we get here in Japan. Now, you go on Kirin's website, and the reason he was at the Great American Beer Festival is he wanted to make craft beer, and he has like 8 look really interesting beers, but I'm sure we'll never get them.
So I'm assuming this is just it's the same recipe, same way to make it. They just do it over here just so that it can keep better.
And I'm going to talk out of my rear end for a second, but I'm pretty sure these are rice beers. Mostly rice.
I didn't want to stereotypize, but I assume they're going to be using. I feel like that's a fair assumption. Any beer probably from over there.
Did use some. He used German recipes to start out, but this is beer. It's like, well, Budweiser uses rice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just to be clear, it's not a bad thing. And there's another beer coming up. Next segment is supposed to be really good rice, so we'll see.
Oh yeah, top of the line
as
rice.
opposed to just regular old rice.
Yeah. Well, one thing that is I will automatically give him points is that I'm assuming this is a Deuce Deuce. This is a little bit different shaped Deuce Deuce can than I'm used to.
Yeah, that one's an odd shaped can.
Yeah.
I've never seen one quite that shape.
But you got the standard Deuce Deuce over there, so we pull.
We get a full one.
Yeah, we pour pretty much full pints over here. So yeah, I give him props for that. But what are you thinking of your Ichiban?
I think it's pretty good. I was just looking. It was canned 8th of February this year. It's brewed for good times. So I'm glad I brought it here.
Yeah,
where we always have
done deal.
Good times.
Yeah, let the good
times
roll.
Just to go on, it's got like a lion. Dragon.
Yeah, it's got the dragon thing.
I don't even know what that is.
I'd say that's a dragon.
That must be the mythical creature.
Maybe that's the Ichiban.
No, that's the Kirin thing. Okay.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, okay, it's a mythical creature. So anyway, it's basically this is a really good Budweiser.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling. It tastes just like a beer. Like I guess it's just a Pilsner.
It's got something.
Well, I'm
it's
speaking
got something
for
in the back
over here,
the back of my throat here. A little taste. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but maybe it's the rice. Maybe it's more rice than a Budweiser, and that's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
But it's not a bad beer. Very crisp,
just,
very clean, filtered, nice little bubbles, nice lacing. This is not a bad beer, but because of it just being a beer, and I can't find any craft beer, I can't judge it as a craft beer. So, I think I gave Budweiser. Well, actually, I gave it a 5 one time, and that's a long story. But normally around a 3, 3.5. I'd give this a 3.75.
Okay.
And I'm judging it in terms of a Pilsner. It's just a rice. It's an adjunct beer. And it's well done for an adjunct beer.
Yeah, I mean, you're almost describing what I'm drinking over here. It seems like we're drinking the same beer.
Well, they're the two largest.
I basically want to regurgitate what you said. Yeah, I mean, it's clearly a Pilsner. It's definitely, it's your typical beer style of, the big boys, the Bud Lights, the Miller Lights, whatever. It's a Pilsner beer. But you're right, it does taste better than generally they do. The Sapporo over here doesn't have a gold dragon. It's got a little star on the for the logo. Like I mentioned, brewed in Ontario, Canada. So it is imported. And, you want to give it a little love for the exoticness and being based on, Japanese recipes and whatnot.
They actually purchased Sleeman Breweries in Canada to make their beer.
There you go.
And their actual name of the brewery, their brewery is actually Kabushi Gahisha. Mm-hmm. And it was founded in 1876, and it was first brewed in Sapporo, Japan, which is why they call it themselves Sapporo now.
Cool.
So,
quick and easy. So for my Untapped score, which is, by the way, how we like to rate our beers, 1 through 5 scale, increments of 0.25. You can also check it in, and there's different handles and stuff. Drez Drinks is mine. Huck's Beer Buzz is if you want to friend us. Tag us, drink with us, all that good stuff. I'd say Sapporo is probably right around the same ballpark. Let me take one more sip. Yeah, that's probably a solid 3.5.
Yeah.
Nothing too special. Tastes like a beer, but, I'm happy to be checking it off my beer list.
It's not like some we've had that were not quite as good.
Very true, very true. Well, sticking with the theme, I'm sure we'll have some more Japanese beers after this, but also I wanted to play
good song.
a tune to kind of go with it. So we'll play this little ditty, and then we'll come back and we'll drink some more beer right after this. More Brewsday Tuesday. Stick around.